CQ, CQ, CQ. Calling all amateur radio operators to the Maritime Fusion net. CQ, CQ, CQ. Appelle tous les radioamateurs au réseau Fusion Maritime. Before we start the net, are there any emergency or priority traffic? Avant qu'on commence le réseau, est-ce qu'il y a des messages d'urgence ou prioritaires pour le réseau? Allez-y, s'il vous plaît. Go ahead with any emergency or priority traffic. Nothing heard. This net will be done in bilingual, French and English. And this is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. My name is Mike. That will be your net controller for tonight's net. Ceci est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Mon nom est Michel et je vais être le contrôleur du réseau ce soir. This net meets every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Atlantic time in the CQ Maritime room, 60207. 60207. The net is open to all radio amateurs in the maritime provinces and is scheduled for 1 hour approximately. The net is also streaming live on YouTube so that everyone can follow the net and participate in the chat room. The YouTube channel is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. I'll repeat, the YouTube channel is Rob, R-O-B, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. Ce réseau se tient tous les mercredis soirs à 19h, à l'heure de l'Atlantique, de la chambre CQ Maritime 60207. Ce réseau est ouvert à tous les radioamateurs des provinces maritimes et est cédulé pour une heure approx. Ce réseau est présenté sur YouTube pour que tout le monde puisse suivre le réseau et participer dans le chat room. Le canal YouTube est Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo, dash Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. I repeat, Romeo Oscar Bravo, Trillion, Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet. Amateurs will be called in by province. When you check in, give us your call sign using proper phonetics. After all stations are called in, stations from outside the area will have a chance to check in. La station va être appelée par province. Quand vous allez répondre, s'il vous plaît, donnez vos lettres d'appel en phonétique. Après que toutes les stations des provinces maritimes auront participé au réseau, les stations hors des maritimes seront appelées à nous joindre. A reminder, due to the delay in the system, key up for a second or two before transmitting, and keep the push-to-talk on for a second or two after your transmission has finished, so that we capture all your words. Juste à l'appel du délai du système, n'oubliez pas d'activer la transmission et attendre une seconde ou deux avant de parler et une seconde ou deux après votre transmission est terminée. First of all, do we have any announcements for that? Est-ce qu'il y aurait des annonces pour le réseau ce soir? Go ahead with your announcements. Allez-y avec vos annonces.
Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa.
Okay, I have Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. Dawn, go ahead with your announcement, please. V9MTV.
VE9MTV, VE9ZP, thank you very much, Mike. Just wanted to remind everybody about the Triple F net on Fridays, 8 p.m. Atlantic time. And we always have a topic of discussion, so it gives everybody an equal chance to talk about the same thing. With that, we'll wait for a check-in there, Mike. Thank you very much. VE9MTV, VE9ZP.
Okay, thank you very much for that announcement. Also, just a reminder that Moncton Area Amateur Radio Club flea market is still on at this time. It's on the 11th of September, second Saturday in September. in Riverview at 701 Coverdale Road at the Riverview Lions Club Center. And it starts at 9 o'clock for the sellers to set up and 10 o'clock for the buyers. Admission is $5. There'll be raffle tickets, 50-50 draw, door prizes, and etc. And lots of goodies to buy and sell. Stay tuned in case things change, but at this time we're going ahead with it. So hopefully we'll see a lot of you there. That's the end of my announcements. Are there any other announcements for the net? Est-ce que les d'autres annonces pour le réseau? Allez-y. Go ahead with any announcements. Okay, I guess there's no more announcements. Now I'm going to call in short time stations that cannot stay for the duration of the net. Toutes stations courtes qui peuvent pas nous joindre pour la durée du réseau. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel en phonétique. Short time station. Go ahead with your call sign, please. B9MTV.
Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra. Foxtrot.
9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Oscar Sierra Kilo.
Bicycle Mobile. Victor Echo 9er Foxtrot Charlie Papa.
Victor Echo 9 Golf Mike Mobile. Victor Echo 9 Golf Mike Mobile.
Okay, well, for 1 Alpha Sierra, Victor Yankee 2 Golf Foxtrot, Victor Echo 9 Oscar Sierra Kilo, Victor Echo 9 Foxtrot Charlie Papa Bicycle Mobile, and Victor Echo 9 Golf Mike Mobile. So we'll take Francis Foxtrot Charlie Papa Bicycle Mobile. Go ahead, Francis, C9MTV.
MTV for the Maritime Fusion net from Victor Echo 9er Foxtrot Charlie Papa Bicycle Mobile. Good evening to you, Mike, and good evening to everyone on the Maritime Fusion net this evening. Out enjoying a bike ride. Trying to top out this humidity. Together shouldn't complain though. I'll remember that back in January, when we come up into January and February when things are really cold and I'm just walking outside and trying not to freeze. So I guess I shouldn't complain too much. But a little less humidity would be a definite improvement. Hi. No real traffic this evening, Mike. Won't hold it up very long. Kind of feels trouble here on the road. Kind of hard sometimes to make sure cars see you. Even when you're wearing a fluorescent jersey, sometimes they see it, sometimes they don't. We're going to keep it short. Thanks once again for checking in. Thanking you for doing the net. Wishing everyone a great week. 7-3 all around. PE9 MTV from PE9 FCP. Bicycle Mobile. 7-3 all.
Okay, very good, Francis. Thanks for checking in. Just in Iristown at this time it's 26 degrees and it's 63% humidity. So humidity went down quite a bit there. So thanks for checking in there, Francis. Okay, we'll take Gino, Victor Echo 9 Golf Mike Mobile. Go ahead, Gino, VG9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V9 Golf Mike. If you don't mind, Mike, I'll go last on your list because I'll be in better coverage. I'm going to lose a repeater here coming down this hill, so just take me last on your list, please. Thanks. V9 Golf.
Okay, very good, Gino. Understood. We'll call you back in a second there. Thanks for that. Top of the list is Terry, Victor Echo 1 Alpha Sierra. Go ahead, Terry, VG9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 Alpha Sierra. Good evening, Mike, and to all those listening or checking into the net. Going to make this quick. We had companies fill up, so we won't hold it, and wish everyone a
a very good evening. It's 26 here in the harbor in Pugwash, just to give you a comparison. Anyway, we'll say 7-3s, and thanks again. VE1 Alpha Sierra.
Yeah, very good, Terry. Thanks for checking in. Audio there through the Hammers repeater. Have a good day and a good week there. Next on the list is George from the island, Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot. Go ahead, George, VE9 MTV.
Well, good evening to everybody on the net. I'm coming through Charlottetown. Well, it was an interesting weekend. VE9 BGC and myself activated a number of lighthouses, and we hosted a gentleman from Halifax who is making a documentary on us activating lighthouses. So it should be available for public viewing, I'd say probably in the winter sometime. But I was very interested dealing with this gentleman. He was very pleasant. He sat there with a big smile on his face and interviewed us. Genuine interest. So I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll certainly look forward to the net next Wednesday. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Okay, fine business, George, yeah. That would be interesting, yeah. Good publicity for ham radio also. Yeah, very good. Thanks for that, George, and thanks for doing the lighthouse activation there, too. Now, next on the list is Oscar, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo. Go ahead, Oscar, VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V9 OSK. Bonsoir, Mike, et puis tout le monde sur le réseau. Want to come first because early, I should say, I'm going to jump on the lawnmower here and do some grass cutting there. So that's why I wanted to be a bit quick there. Thanks for calling me in, and thanks for doing the net there, Mike. Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo India.
Yeah, very good there, Oscar. Yeah, I did that this afternoon there. I had to cut the back lawn with the right on there, so very good. Thanks for checking in there. Okay, that's the bottom of that list. We'll go back to Gino there. Victor Echo 9, Golf Mike Mobile. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango, Victor. Go ahead, Gino.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango, Victor from Victor Echo 9, Golf Mike. Good evening, Mike, and everybody else on the net. Yeah, I'm just checking in there, mobile, on my way back from Fredericton. I had to go to Fredericton, drop off our command post trailer that we had used on the forest fire situation we had there last week. So they were done with our services, so we cleaned everything up and parked that back in the garage in Fredericton. So that's it there. I stopped at the big stores, but I wasn't able to find what I was looking for. I think I'm out of season there now, so with all the COVID, it was very hard to travel and go shopping at those big stores. But now that it's laid back a little bit, there's nothing left. But anyway, that's all right. We'll plan for next season. So other than that, it's 28 degrees here in Limestone, just south of Grand Falls. It was up to 36 there for a few minutes in Fredericton there this afternoon. It was very hot. And should jump on the riding lawn tractor as well tonight there, because I was supposed to do that last night, but I didn't think I was going to be in overtime today. So looks like I may do that today, or I may wait till tomorrow. I never know. But anyway, that being said there, Mike, will say 73s, and you have a good net going there. Talk to you later. V9 MTV from VE9, Golf Mike.
Ok, merci beaucoup pour avoir joint le réseau, Gino. Et merci aussi pour tes services. Là. Thanks, Gino, for checking in also, and thanks for all the service you do for communications there. Gino is a technician there for the DTI there, and provincial radio communications there. So thanks, Gino, and have a good day there and good rest of the week. That's the bottom of that list. Anybody else want short time stations? Any other short time stations? Est-ce qu'il y avait d'autres stations en cours de temps? Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel phonétique. Any other short time stations? Go ahead with your call sign, please. 9MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Sierra. B1, yes.
Victor Echo 1, Papa India November, portable. Victor Echo 9, Golf Charlie, portable.
Victor Echo 9, Whiskey Charlie Lima.
Okay, very good. We'll take the, get two portable stations there, so we'll take Victor Echo 1, Papa India November portable. Go ahead, Bert, VE9 and TV.
Good evening, everyone. Well, not much there is much. Thanks again, Mike, for the invitation for last Thursday, big 85th anniversary of the Moncton Club, AM Radio Club, at the chalet. It was just great, fantastic. Talked to a bunch of guys and good old friends, and it was good. And tonight, we got in Monday night. Everything went well, pulling the other mini. And we're leaving again Thursday for Quebec City 2 nights, and then we're going down to the Saguenay with 25 other minis. So I have to make a run tonight and make sure the car's gassed up, and I've got to search for some goodies for my Mini Cooper friends up there for the draw and all that. So I'll be in the basement probably most of the night, so I'll just make a quick jump for the three nets we're having in the area here for tonight. Have a pleasant middle of the week for everyone. Have a good weekend coming and a good one.
Hey, thanks very much, Bert, for checking in. And yes, it was a good. We had a supper there last Thursday at the Swiss Chalet in Dieppe to celebrate the Moncton Amateur Radio Club 85th anniversary. And we invited Bert, since they were coming down to the car show in the Atlantic Nationals there at Centennial Park. We invited them to come and have supper with us. So we were a little nice gang. There may be 20 or so of us, and had a good time there, a good meal, and good lies. Thanks, Bert. Next on the list is Gordon, Draco 9 Golf Charlie Portable. Go ahead, Gordon, VE9 MTV.
V9 MGB with the Fusion net. V9 Golf Charlie Portable. Sitting out here in the backyard on the handheld. Coming through you to my V9 Juliet Echo Charlie node. No particular traffic, Mike. I actually wasn't expecting to be home tonight at first. I made some changes to my travel plans yesterday, so we left Halifax this morning and went and did my business in Bridgewater, and then went over to do my business in New Minas, and then decided, what the heck, I'd just come straight home rather than doing that, and then we're back on the road again Monday anyway, but
Trying to lost you there, Gordon. We got most of it there, just the last part of it there. Go ahead.
Battery must have went dead.
Okay, well, we'll come back here and go to Paul there. VG9 PAL, go ahead, Paul. VG9 MTV.
Yeah, V9 MTV is V9 PAL. How you doing there, Mike and Gordon, if you can hear me? Yeah, and everybody else there. Not too much going on here, no traffic, 26 degrees in my cool shack here. So anyway, you guys all have a great rest of the week. Take care, V9 PAL.
For checking in. Next, I have Eric, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey. Go ahead, Eric, VG9 MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. I tried to get in on the first round because I was in a bit of a hurry, but we're getting behind here now. But granddaughter's playing soccer out in the field behind me. I guess I should have said mobile. Maybe I would have gotten in quicker. But anyway, we're just sitting here in the car. Got the lawn chair ready right beside the car, and I'm going to head over and see how they're doing. So just thought we'd give you a quick check-in and go over and see how they're doing. They've been playing for 10 minutes or so now, so go over and see if we got any scores yet, how they're doing. So just say good evening to all, and say 7-3 this evening. Hopefully we'll be here for next week. VE1JW.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I just saw your call sign go by there while I was checking the other call signs there. So thanks for checking in there. Much good signal there. Next on the list is Peter from the Halifax area. Victor Echo 1 Papa Sierra. Go ahead, Peter. VG9 MTV. Victor Echo 1 Papa Sierra. Victor Echo 1 Papa Sierra. Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor. Go ahead, Peter. Nothing heard, so go down the list. Wayne, Victor Echo 9 Whiskey Charlie Lima from Cheyenne. Go ahead, Wayne. VG9 MTV.
VE9MTV, VE9WCL. I got no traffic. Len called me a few minutes ago. He been operated and he'll be out of the hospital, I think, Friday. Other than that, like I said, I got no traffic. I want to say 7-3 to everybody that can hear me. And I'll be putting my radio off because I can't stay on the net all night. So I'll say goodbye and have a nice week. This is Victor Echo 9 Whiskey Charlie Lima in Shediac, New Brunswick. Bye-bye.
Okay, very good, Wayne. Thanks for checking in there, and good news for Len there. Hopefully everything's well. Okay, thanks for checking in there. We're going to check back with Gordon. Back, Gordon. Victor Echo 9. Portable. Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor. Go ahead, Gordon.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, VE9 Golf Charlie Portable. Are you copying me now? Over.
Yeah, Roger, 100%. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened, Mike, because I gave a transmission there earlier, and then when I unkeyed, there was nothing, and I couldn't hear you or anybody else, so I turned the handheld off and turned it back on, and then I think you were trying to check in with Eric. Anyway, no particular traffic, just a long-haul day. Left Halifax this morning, down to Bridgewater, across the New Minas, and then back home, so 500-plus clicks, sitting here watching the sun setting in the trees in the backyard. VE9 MTV, VE9 GC Portable.
Yeah, okay, fine there, Gordon. Yeah, for some reason you were transmitting, and all of a sudden you dropped off, and then Paul said that maybe your battery went, so that's why I gave you a couple of calls there. Don't know what happened there, but right up to that moment you were 100% transmission, and all of a sudden you dropped off. So I don't know what happened. Thanks, Gordon, for checking in there. We're going to see if Peter's still there. Victor Echo 1, Papa Sierra. VE1 PS. Go ahead, Peter. VE9 MTV. Okay, nothing heard, but we did hear him check in. So we're going to start with the stations from PEI. Any stations from PEI want to check into the Maritime Fusion net. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Name is Mike. Tout station de l'île de Basse-Édouard qui veut participer au réseau ce soir. Allez-y avec vos appels phonétiques. Le contrôleur du réseau ce soir est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Nom est Michel. Allez-y. Go ahead with your call from PEI.
Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie.
Have Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie. Anybody else from PEI want to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Go ahead with your call sign, please. Oh, I guess you're all alone there, Sterling. Go ahead, Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie, VE9 MTV. Go ahead, Sterling.
VE9 MTV, BY2 Sierra Echo Charlie. Good evening, Mike. Everyone on net. Not a great deal done here today. It was pretty hot. It was hot. I got out early this morning and went to the lumberyard. Got a few sticks of wood and mortgaged the house. But by the time I got home and unloaded the car, it was time to get in out of the heat. The humidity was bad there. So the rest of the day I just sat back and did nothing. But other than that, it wasn't too exciting. So I'd like to say good evening to everybody. Everyone take care. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll say 7-3 from Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Echo Charlie.
Okay, very good there, Sterling. Yeah, the price of wood too is kind of high too, but I guess I have to do the same thing tomorrow. There, I have to fix my deck there in the back and stain it, so I'm gonna need some wood. But I guess when you need some, you have to pay the price. Try to find the best price you can, I guess. Thanks for checking in there, Sterling. Okay, now we're going to start the stations from Nova Scotia. Any stations from the province of Nova Scotia. Tout station de la Nouvelle-Écosse, s'il vous plaît, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel phonétiques. Le contrôleur ce soir est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, dont est Michel. Go ahead, any stations from Nova Scotia. The control is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Your name is Mike. Go ahead, please.
Hi, V1 ZX. Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1 JBL.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Charlie Sierra.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee.
Okay, the last station that called, I didn't quite get your call right after Mike, V1NY. Go ahead again with your call sign, please.
I think that was Curtis, Mike VE1FOX.
Okay, thanks, Jim. We'll go on top of the list here. First, I got Brad, Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-Ray. I got VE1 JBL, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Charlie Sierra, and Victor Echo 1 Mike Yankee, and Victor Echo 1 Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray. Did I miss anybody? Go ahead with your call sign, please. Si tu t'appelles, allez-y avec what it t'appelle. Go ahead with your call sign, anybody that I missed. Okay, we'll go top of the list. Brad, Victor Echo 1 Zulu X-Ray. Go ahead, Brad, VG9 MTV.
VE9 MTV with the FusionNet, V1 Zulu X-Ray. A very good evening, Mike, and everybody on the FusionNet. Been a warm day here in Two Island Payersville here too, Mike. Not much else to contribute tonight there. Say good evening to Dad for us here, Mike. And thanks for doing that. VE9 MTV from V1 Zulu X-Ray.
Okay, Brad, thanks for checking in. Good signal coming through the V1 DFB repeater there. Now we'll relay the message to Homer also. Thanks. Next on the list is Jim, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Bravo Lima. Go ahead, Jim, VG9 MTV.
VE9 MTV and the Maritime Fusion at VE1 JBL. Good evening, Mike, and the Brad before me there, and everybody coming after me there. And a very hot day again here in Tignish River. I didn't do too much. I stayed most of the time in the garage here with the fan on. But I did go down to the river long enough to take the dog in. Riley wanted to go in. I took him in early this morning. Well, not early this morning because the tide was out, but as soon as the tide came in there, I took him down to the river, and then about a couple hours later, he was laying in the garage here with me, and he got up and looking at me again. So I said, okay, I know exactly what he wants. So in the river he went again. But I guess that's what a lab likes. So he enjoyed himself in the river there today. Yeah, it was a very hot one, that's for sure. That's it from here. Mike, oh, by the way, you mentioning about the price of lumber. I just saw on the news tonight where that's the latest, well, how would I put it? The latest popular theft here in the Maritimes now is stealing lumber out of lumber yards. They were showing some scenes on the news there tonight. So with the price of lumber, that's the latest theft now is lumber out of lumber yards. So I'm telling you, it's amazing, that's for sure. But anyways, that's all from here, Mike. Have yourself a good night. We'll be monitoring here 7-3 for now, and we're also monitoring the chat box and the on the live feed there. VE9, Mike Tango Victor, and the Maritime Fusion Net from VE1 JBL. Jim out in Tignish Bridge, Nova Scotia, 7-3.
Yeah, very good, Jim. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I saw that on the news there. Somebody went into that permit place there and opened the gate there and drove in with a trailer and drove out with some stuff. And when the guy checked, it was more than that load that was gone. Somebody had done that another time. Instead of $2,000, it was up to $5,000 missing. So yeah, I heard too there was a contractor that was building a house. When he got there the next morning, there was no lumber left. So that's not a good thing, sure. Yeah, very good, Jim. Thanks for your participation in it there. And yeah, it's still hot here, 25 and 56% humidity. So, but it was a nice, really nice day there. Next on the list is James, Victor Echo 1, Juliet, Charlie, Sierra. Go ahead, James. VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, Mike, from VE1 JCS in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. Good evening to yourself and everyone on net. Not too much going on here, just doing the same thing, staying indoors and keeping cool. It's a hot and humid one out there today, so I guess we stay inside. So just playing in the shack and doing cleaning up a few projects here. Other than that, we'll pass it back to you, Mike. Very good evening, and you have yourself a great net. 7-3 from Victor Echo 1, Juliet Charlie Sierra.
Okay, James, thanks for checking in. I'm not sure if I don't remember your call, but I think you checked in before there, and good signal there coming from Antigonish there. I believe on the JSR repeater there. Thanks, James, for taking part in it. This is Mike, Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee, and Mike will be the net controller on the 1st of September, I believe. This is the last net in August, so next Wednesday, the 1st of September, will be Mike. Go ahead, Mike, with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV.
Hey, Mike, I am on for the 1st of September. Anyway, nothing from here. I was going to complain about the heat, but it's no use. I worked 5.5 hours out in it. But anyway, that's what it is. Anyway, I have no further traffic. The one of mine.
Hey, fine, Mike. You can always hop on your bike and go for a ride there and cool off. Yeah, very good. Thanks for checking in there, Mike. Yeah, it's a good day. Well, we have to complain about something. Thanks, Mike. Good signal, good audio there. Next on the list is the Fox, Victor Echo 1 FOX. Curtis, go ahead, please. VE9 MTV.
Well, good evening, Mike. The 9 MTV with the Maritime Fusion net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains in Nova Scotia on the 88 repeater. Look, Mike, I'll tell you, she was some hot here today. It was 41. 41 out there this afternoon. Very hot. Look, I was going to get the lawn tractor out. I started, and smoke started coming off the tires. So I figured it was too hot to mow grass, so we didn't do anything else. So anyways, that's about it, Mike. I guess we made her in there. That's all that matters, I guess, there for sure. There was time we've had problems getting in, but I don't think we had any problem there tonight there. We just got this new 991A Yaesu there, bought about a couple weeks ago. Having fun with it. Lots of bells and whistles and buttons and everything else that I might play around with it. So with that, I guess we'll just say good evening to all. Everybody have a great evening. As long as you there, Mike, you take care and have a great one. VE9, Mike Tango Victor with the Maritime Fusion net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. And we'll clear. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, okay, Curtis, very good. I just caught the end of your call sign as I was writing, and I didn't glance at my screen there. So Jim logged you in there, so he relayed that you had called in, sir. So we got you anyway. A good signal there, Curtis. Thanks for checking in. And before we move on, I'll give another call to Peter, Victor Echo 1, Papa Sierra. Still around there, Peter, VE9 MTV. Go ahead. Okay, guess not. Well, we'll go ahead with any New Brunswick stations. Tout ça du Nouveau-Brunswick qui participe au réseau, allez-y avec vos lettres téléphoniques. All New Brunswick stations, go ahead with your call sign in phonetics. The control is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, doing the net from my home QTH on my personal node, V9MTV-ND. And from Irishtown here. So go ahead with your call sign, VE9MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Uniform Sierra.
Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa.
Charlie. Aye.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Sierra,
Bravo.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Oscar.
Okay, very good. I have Victor Echo 9 Golf Uniform Sierra, Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa, Victor Echo 9 Victor India Charlie, Victor Echo 9 Alpha India, Victor Echo 9 Golf Sierra Bravo, and Victor Echo 9 Mike Oscar. Did I miss anybody from New Brunswick? Go ahead, please.
Victor Echo 9, Bravo Oscar Foxtrot.
I repeat, Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo here on handheld.
Okay, I got 3 more stations, Victor Echo 9 Bravo Oscar Foxtrot, Victor Echo 9 Papa Kilo Victor, and Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo with portable. Go ahead there, Don, VE9 COB portable, VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, and everybody on the Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo. Good evening, Mike, and good evening to everybody here on net. No real traffic, just a simple check-in, say hi. Hope everybody's having a good week, and more importantly, has a good remainder part of the week. So with that, Mike, I'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. This is Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo here on handheld. 73 to all. Thanks, Mike, for doing the net and calling me in.
Thanks for checking in. Good signal as usual to the Moncton repeater. First on top of the list here is Victor Echo 9 Golf Uniform Sierra, Gus. Almost my next door neighbor here. Go ahead, Gus, VE9 MTV.
Victor Echo 9 MTV, VE9 GUS. Thank you, Mike, and hello to everyone on frequency. Have no traffic. A little late coming in here. Never got to the front end of it all. But anyway, I'm transmitting from my F2 Delta here, the FT2 Delta. This is the first time I've had a QSO with it. It just sits here by the laptop with the node on the CQ Maritime net, or CQ room, I should say. But anyway, I guess it's going out okay. Anyway, thanks, Mike, for calling me in. No traffic, sir. 7-3 to all on frequency, and have yourself a good week. Looks like we got some good weather coming our way. Victor Echo 9 Golf Uniform Sierra Portable Clear.
Okay, Gus, very good. Yeah, good signal, and I saw that you have your node there on, so very good. Thanks for checking in. Good signal there. The next on the list is Don, Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. Go ahead, Don, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE9 ZP returning. Thank you very much, Mike. Well, not too much happening here in the Gornish tonight, but holy macaroni, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a little warmish, but the humidity's not bad. Anyways, we're still below 30 degrees Celsius, and that's the main thing. I gotta say there, Mike, it's a good thing I kept my grass a little longer. I've taken drives out and about, and a lot of people's lawns are starting to look a little brown, so anyways, hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and we'll say 7-3 now. So VE9 MTV, VE9 ZP, 7-3, Mike.
Okay, very good there, Don. Yeah, for sure. It sometimes it helps to leave a little bit of grass there, especially when there's no water. Otherwise, it dies it off. Okay, thanks, Don. Next on the list is Reno, Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie. Go ahead, Reno, V9MTV.
Good evening, Mike. No traffic. We had a beautiful day. I know it's a little bit of rain for tomorrow, so I hope we're going to get some up here. 722 Hall, V9 Victor India Charlie.
Hey, Reno, thanks for checking in there. I see you come from the San Contact repeater, so good signal there. Thanks for checking in. Next is Victor Echo 9 Alpha India. I'm not really sure of the name there. I know I should know it. I'll take a guess, Gary. Go ahead, VE9AI, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, net control, VE9AI, Gary, you got it right. Gary in Fredericton on the Fredericton repeater. Good evening to one and all on frequency. Not much to report here. We managed to get the lawn mowed front and back today. It had to be done. It sure was hot out there. I was soaking wet when I came in. But anyway, one of those things has to be done. So other than that, not much else, I guess. Mike, great job on the net there as usual. So we'll pass it back to you. VE9 MTV net control, VE9 AI.
Hey, fine business, sir, Gary. Good signal coming through Fredericton repeater. Thanks for checking in there. Next is Gary in Musquash area. VE9 Gulf Sierra Bravo. Go ahead, Gary. VE9 MTV.
Good evening, Mike, and everyone on the Fusion Net. Yeah, Gary, V9GSB, Gary in Musquash, New Brunswick. I just come in from mowing there just a little while ago, and I know it's hot. It's hot everywhere. I think everyone got over 30 today, and I did here too. My weather stations show me the hottest day so far this summer. So anyway, I didn't find it too bad. Yes, I did come in soaked, but I got her done, as they say. Anyway, back to you, Mike. 730 VE9GSB.
Hey, Gary. Thanks for checking in there. I see you're through the V1CFY gateway there. So, yeah, good signal coming in through that there, Gary. Next is Malcolm, Victor Echo 9, Mike Oscar. Go ahead, Malcolm. VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE9 Mike Oscar, Malcolm in Hallenwell, coming through the VE9 FNB repeater. Yeah, I was just thinking about everyone doing yard work, and Curtis burned the tires off his lawnmower, and I think we'll all sleep good tonight, I think, some of us there. I was just thinking that saying I heard one time, it said, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, except for bears. Bears will kill you. Anyway, 7-3 all, and have a good rest of your week, and thanks for doing the net there, Mike. I'll turn it back to you, VE9MO.
Hey, Malcolm. Thanks for checking in. My son and his girlfriend are supposed to move out that way there. I think they're moving in the Crab Mountain area there, so at the end of September. So they'll be relocating this older house out here in Notre Dame and moving out that way. She is she has a job there as a district manager, I think, for water purification or stuff like that. So yeah, they're moving out that way. So maybe I'll be going that way more often. Thanks, Malcolm. Much appreciated there. Next on the list is Bob from Memron Cook, Victor Echo 9. Go ahead, Bob, VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV and the Fusion Net, V9 Bravo Oscar Foxtrot. Good evening, Mike, and she's 26 in Memricook here, and all day we sat down in the living room with the air conditioner on, and our radio's up in one of the bedrooms, and she's kind of super hot up here. But anyway, we'll live through it. We had a good time at the Swiss LA. Food was good, the beer was cold, and what more could you ask for? And no further traffic, and V9 Bravo Oscar Foxtrot, we're clear.
Okay, Bob, yeah, very good. Good signal there coming from Bermuda to the Moncton Fusion repeater. Yeah, for sure it was a good turnout there, and not very often you get to celebrate a club that's been around for 85 years there, so I think the first Moncton Club was in 1938. I think that was the opening date. That's quite a ways back. Next, Pravin from Sackville, Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor. Go ahead, Pravin, VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, this is Victor Echo 9, Papa Kilo Victor, Pravin and Sackville. Not much traffic, same situation here, really hot. And I got the grass mowed, but I don't do it myself anymore. I haven't done it for many, many years. I let more professional people do the job for me. 73 to all on the net. And thanks for doing the net. Appreciate it a lot. 73.
Yeah, Pravin, I like your thinking there. You don't have to sweat, or you do get somebody else to do it. Good plan. Now, before we move on, I see that Vern has been checking in there. I didn't hear him, no. Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha. Are you in there, Vern? Go ahead, VE9 MTV with the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead, Vern.
V9 V9 Victor Echo Alpha. Do you copy me, Mike? V9 Victor Echo Alpha, over.
Yeah, 100% there, Vern. Go ahead with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV. Go ahead, Vern. VE9 MTV.
Yeah, all I say is I'm trying, Mike. I'm trying. Do you still copy me? Over.
Yes, we are. Go ahead, Vern.
V9 MTV, V9 VA. We're trying one more time there, Mike. We got a problem. I don't know what it is. The audio doesn't seem to be working the right way on this thing tonight. MTV, V9 VA, over.
Well, your audio and everything sounds okay over here, so it's not probably a problem on your end there. So you're commenting to the Fusion Net okay, but maybe you're not hearing me. So thanks for trying to check in there, Vern. We got you down on the list. So 7-3. Talk to you later. VE9 VEA, VE9 MTV clear. Okay, anybody else from New Brunswick want to check in to the Maritime Fusion Net? Anybody else from New Brunswick before we move on? Tout stagiaire du Nouveau-Brunswick qui veut participer au réseau, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. Victor Echo 9, Mike. Mike Michel. Go ahead, please, with your call sign from New Brunswick.
Oscar Sylvain.
Sorry again, Mike. Just to come in and say hello to you there for sure and everybody on frequency. We got an awful problem with this setup tonight. Was working great this afternoon and tonight doesn't want to work at all. V9MTV, V9VA.
Yes, okay, Vern, we heard you there. Thanks for checking in. And I have Victor Echo 9, Mike Whiskey Oscar. Is there anybody else from New Brunswick? Go ahead, please. Call sign.
Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel, VE9SDH.
And we got Scott, VE9STH. Victor Echo 9, Mike Whiskey Oscar. Go ahead, please. VE9MTV.
Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor, Victor Echo 9 Mike Whiskey Oscar Sylvain in Green River. Yeah, just I think it's my first Fusion net since I moved in the new house with the new red room, but I think it's better here than Saint Jacques, where the place I used to be. So we have a good signal from the Edmondson repeater and the Grand Falls Fusion repeater also. So no problem on that side. Just want to say 7-3 you all listening in, and hope I'll gonna have time to do more net in the future. Victor Echo 9 Mike Tango Victor, Victor Echo 9 Mike Whiskey Oscar.
OK, Victor Echo 9 Mike Whiskey Oscar. Sylvain, merci d'avoir participé au réseau. Nous autres, on est deux opérateurs qui fait ça bilingue. Il y a moi puis Yvon via VON. Merci, Sylvain. Thanks for checking in there, Sylvain. Good signal coming to the Edmondson repeater from Green River. Thanks, Sylvain. Next on the list is Scott from Sussex. Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel. Go ahead, Scott. VE9MTV.
VE9MTV and the Maritime Fusion net, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel mobile. I say I'm mobile there, Mike, only because I'm sitting in my truck, and I've got it running because I got to keep cool. It's mighty hot around here in Sussex. We're sitting at 27 degrees now, but still seems to be pretty muggy. Great to hear you at the helm there, and all those on frequency, and coming in tonight through the VE9SUX repeater at the VE9 HPN site. And great to join in on CQ Maritimes. Have a great evening, and all those on frequency, have a great week. 73, VE9SEH. Thanks, Mike.
Beautiful signal coming through the V9SUX repeater there, Scott. Good signal audio there. Thanks for checking in. Okay, that's the bottom of that list. Now, before we go to the second round, we're going to ask any stations from outside of the Maritimes that want to check into the Maritime Fusion net. Any stations from outside of the Maritimes. Go ahead with your call sign in phonetics. Tout station hors des maritimes qui veut participer au réseau Fusion maritime, s'il vous plaît, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel en phonétique. All stations from outside of the Maritimes. Go ahead with your call sign, please. The V9MTV net control. Name is Mike.
Victor Kilo 4, Kilo Uniform, VK4, KU. The name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee. Over.
Victor Echo 3 X-Ray India Delta, Jim in Cornwall.
Okay, I have 4 Kilo Uniform and Victor Echo 3 X-Ray India Delta. Anybody else from outside the maritime want to check in? Go ahead with your call sign, please. Tout station hors des maritimes, allez-y avec vous êtes appelé la phonétique, VNFM TV. Go ahead, please. If nothing heard, we'll go back to Ray. Victor Kilo Uniform. Go ahead, Ray. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Name is Mike. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, VE9 MTV. Good afternoon, Mike. I think it's afternoon over your part of the world. VK4KU. Good to hear your voice there. I haven't heard Jim on this morning, but I haven't been listening all that long. We've just, a few minutes ago, finished our local 2-metre morning net here. It's just soon over 9 a.m. And of course, today is Thursday. But it's good to catch up with you, like I tried to have a Thursday morning here, but Thursday mornings we go and buy food, one of those luxuries. If we didn't spend money on food, I could buy a lot of radio gear. All right, back to you. Thanks for having me in, Mike. VK4 Kilo Uniform.
Yeah, fine business there, Ray, on everything. And I know you're a regular checking to our net there, so thanks for doing that. And nice signal there coming way out from Australia. And yeah, over here it's 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock local time, or 2300 UTC. And it's still 24 degrees here and about 70% humidity there, so it was a really hot, scorching day here, Ray. Thanks for checking in, much appreciated, and we shall maybe hear you on Friday there on the Fredericton Fusion net on this room, the CQ Maritime room. Thanks, Ray. Have a good day and a good week. 7-3. Next is Jim, Victor Echo 3 X-Ray India Delta. Go ahead, Jim, from Cornwall, Ontario. Go ahead, PE9MTV.
Okay, thank you, Mike. V9MTV, VE3 X-Ray India Delta, also known as Victor Echo 9 Mike Hotel Zulu from St. John. And yeah, we're just experiencing the heat wave. We were up to 33 degrees this afternoon for about an hour, and then it fell back. We're about 29 and falling now. It's supposed to go down to 23 after midnight with chance of thunderstorms. Go figure. But that's good. Because then it clears the air of all the heat there, and yeah, we can start again tomorrow. Anyway, just want to check in and say hello to everybody, and yeah, we'll have to do this again next week. So 7-3, and we'll turn it back to net control. VE9MTV, VE3 X-Ray India Delta.
Okay, Jim, very good. Thanks for checking in, and yeah, that's a good call sign there, Victor Echo 9 Mike Hotel Zulu, megahertz. Yeah, very good. Thanks for checking in and joining us tonight. Okay, that's the bottom of that list. Anybody from outside of the Maritime provinces, anywhere around the world that want to check into the Maritime Fusion net here in the Maritime provinces of Canada on the East Coast? Go ahead with your call sign in phonetics, please. Tout station hors des maritimes, partout à travers le monde qui désire participer au réseau, allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel à phonétique. Victor Leconeuf, Mike Tango Victor, nom est Michel, et allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel. Go ahead, please, put your call sign in phonetics. Any stations from outside the Maritime provinces.
Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, VE3 AC.
Okay, I have Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie. I think it's Frank, I'm not sure, but go ahead please, VE3 AC, V9 MTV.
V9 MTV, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, and you got it right, it is Frank. Foxtrot Romeo Alpha November Kilo. And good evening, Mike, and to the rest of the crew that's checked in, and to those that are listening and haven't had an opportunity to check in. But anyways, beautiful weather over here. It is a little bit on the warm side and humid, but not complaining, that's for sure. Not going to complain about that, especially considering what we might have around the corner in about 4 months. But anyways, with that great net, I can't believe it's been over an hour that you've been chatting away and the whole bit. So great job, and nice, always nice listening to you calling the net. So with that, I'll send it back to you. V9 MTV, Victor Echo 3 Alpha Charlie, Frank in Sudbury, waving a hand to everyone, and 73 to all.
Okay, Frank, thanks for checking in. You're almost a regular there on the net there, and thanks for joining. You're much appreciated. Okay, now we're going to start the second round of Maritime Provinces. We're going to start with PI, any station of the Maritime Fusion net. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, net control. Tout station de l'île Passadoire qui veut participer au réseau. Fusion Maritime, allez-y avec vos appels phonétiques. Go ahead with your call sign from PI, V9 MTV. Any stations from PI? Any stations from PI picking to the Maritime Fusion net? Now's your time. Go ahead, please. V9 MTV. Okay, no on the hook. Let's go back to Nova Scotia. Any stations from the province of Nova Scotia want to check into the Maritime Fusion net? Go ahead with your call sign in phonetics, please. Tout station de la Nouvelle-Écosse qui veut participer au réseau, allez-y avec vos appels phonétiques. V9 MTV, standing by.
Victor Echo 1, Papa Sierra, VE1 PS.
Victor Echo 1, Kilo Echo Victor.
I have Victor Echo 1 Papa Sierra and Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. Anybody else from Nova Scotia? Go ahead with your call sign, please. V9 MTV.
VA1 Victor Charlie.
And I have VA1 Victor Charlie. Okay, well, go Peter. I had called you a couple of times, but I guess maybe I missed you there at the start there. Peter, go ahead. Victor Echo 1 Papa Sierra, V9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V1 PS. Yeah, sorry about that. The kids got home from being at the beach and the whole issue, so I was trying to jump in as a short time, not knowing what the next hour was going to look like, but got called away before you got back to me. Anyway, good evening to everybody.
yeah, it was definitely a warm one today. Glad we invested in air conditioner last year. Because it certainly made a difference today, especially working from home. I couldn't imagine stifling at home with no air conditioning and so on, especially with the heat generated by computer screens and so on these days. Anyway, that being said, I'll turn it back to you, Mike. Thanks for bringing me in, and everybody stay healthy and well, and turn it back to you. V9 MTV in the group, V1PS.
Okay, Peter, pretty good. Yeah, my wife went with my grandkids and my daughter there to the beach today. She hadn't gone there for about 10 years, but she really enjoyed it there with the hot weather and the nice salt water there and the cool off, and I couldn't ask for a better day for that. Thanks there, Peter, for checking in there. Kevin, Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. Go ahead, Kevin, VE9 MTV. Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. VE9 MTV. Go ahead, Kevin. Oh, we'll call him back in a sec there. Call Don, Victor Alpha 1, Victor Charlie. Go ahead, Don, VE9 MTV.
Yeah, thank you, Mike, and good evening. I missed most of the net, but anyway, we're here now. Good evening to everybody that's on there. Well, I was going to go up a little earlier to water the garden. Well, my garden's just nothing but berry bushes, but they really grew this year. I've never seen anything grow as much in the berry bushes as they did this year. And of course, I heard that Blueberry Acres was calling for people top dollar. They said they were going to pay to get over there and pick those blueberries they had. And theirs were high bush, so, but I meant like it was a really good crop. And I hear everything's early, so maybe at the end of the week I'll try to get up and get a bag of apples, and maybe they'll be bigger than normal. I don't know. I hope it tastes as good as they always do, but yeah, they decided to come up here, 2 does and the 3 fawns. I know they're here all the time, but come up here just about the time I wanted to go out. They're on 3 sides of the house. One's trying to find something to nibble on one side of the house, and the other 3 sides. So I couldn't go out and spook them. But anyway, they eventually went, so I got outside and I wrestled with the bugs in the water house, but I got it done. And hey, my ground, I hear some of you guys talking about how dry it is over there. I've been getting quite a bit of rain. I probably could have got away without water. By the time I get out there, I couldn't. I figured, well, I'll just go and get it done. But no, I get some rain here quite a bit. But they promising us, the weatherman, by midday Friday, the cold front should come over to Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and we should get that cleaner air from Canada, and then at nighttime start dropping down cooler. And I think they said even next week, September there, first week of September, I guess, and August, we should get some nice sleeping weather. I'm telling you, this has kept a lot of people getting a good night's sleep. But anyway, you know the old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So for any of us that's going to make it through it, well, we'll be stronger, I guess, Mike. But anyway, the fawns are quite small this year. But anyway, I'm going to get some bird seed, and I know they'll eat it. And anyway, maybe they get fattened up. They start eating some more things around here. They always do anyway. So I got lots for them to eat. I didn't plan it that way, but that's the way it is. So I'm getting too old now to fight with them and argue with them, and so now they come up and give me the puppy eyes. You know what I mean? The puppy eyes. They kind of look and stare at you. And, we want to come up. They wiggle. They walk. The fawns especially. They wiggle their tail like a dog. I mean, you know. I mean, a dog was a wild animal one time. So goats and deer are the same family. So I suppose that you could tame the deer to
be like a farm animal, like all the other stuff we done, but I don't want to do that, neither does most of us around here, but we don't want to hurt them.
Yeah, VE1 Victor Charlie, yeah, I think you timed that out. Okay, yeah, very good, John there with the deer. I saw on the news the other day that there was this young doe, young buck, and he just stood there and he somebody was taking a picture with their cell phone, and he stood there and just looked at it. It didn't move at all, like he was waiting for a picture there. Yeah, very good. Yeah, well, here it's been, we've been fortunate there. We had some rain off and on, but lately there, before we got this rain this week, there it was kind of dry. We had some rain for almost a week, and it was kind of getting dry. Not as dry as BC there, but yeah, we got some rain the other day, so maybe not enough, but I think we're supposed to get maybe some thunder showers tonight there, so it'll wet the stuff a little bit. Thanks, Don, for checking in there. Go back to Kevin. Chief Kevin's around. Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor. VE9 MTV. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, very good evening, Mike. VE9 Mike Tango Victor. VE1 Kilo Echo Victor. Coming through the Moncton Fusion repeater there. I suppose I could have turned my beam around, but decided just to leave it there and try Moncton. Hey, good evening to all on the net. Been in the shack there, majority of the net, and say good evening to everybody there. And I too mowed the grass there after work today, and come in all soaking wet as well. And had to stand in front of the air conditioner there to get cooled down. Then we grabbed a couple cool ones, and we were okay. We brought ourselves back to temperature, so we were all good. Anyway, well, I guess that's everything from here. It certainly was a warm one here as well, and we were down Parisburg today. It was hot everywhere. So, anyway, Mike, thanks for doing the net. Thank you for calling me in 7-3. Have yourself a great evening there and a great rest of the week. VE9 Mike Tango Victor from Victor Echo 1 Kilo Echo Victor 7-3.
Okay, very good there, Kevin. Yep, you're number 36 there on the check-in, including myself, so we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I did the same thing when I came in there. It was soaking wet, so I stood by the fan there and had a giant Mr. Freeze. I cooled me off quick there. Very good. Thanks for checking in. That's the bottom of that list. Anybody else want to check in from Nova Scotia? Go ahead with your call sign, please. Tout ça, anybody call? Allez-y avec vous l'appel. Puis 9 MTV. Go ahead with your call sign from Nova Scotia. Nothing heard. We'll go back to New Brunswick. The second call for New Brunswick station. Anybody from New Brunswick? Petit call sign phonetics. Tout station qui veut participer au réseau. Fusion maritime du tout station du Nouveau-Brunswick. Allez-y avec vous d'appel phonétique. VNF MTV. Contrôleur, Noé Michel. Go ahead with your call sign, please, from New Brunswick.
Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango. Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima.
Okay, I have Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango, Nathalie, and Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima, Germain. Anybody else from New Brunswick? Go ahead with your call sign, please. VE9 MTV. Nothing heard. Go back to Natalie. Victor Echo 1, November Alpha Tango, VE1 NAT. Go ahead, Natalie. VE9 MTV.
Salutations, Michel. Salutations tout le monde qui sont à l'écoute. Hi, everyone. So, my QTH is Edmundston, New Brunswick. So, have a nice evening.
Okay, thank you very much, Natalie, for checking in from Edmundston, and it was nice to see you and Bert there last Thursday in Moncton here. Before I had a busy weekend there, I had a next door neighbor's wedding on Friday, my daughter's wedding on Saturday, and my latest grandson's baptism on Sunday, so I had a busy weekend there. So thanks, Natalie, for checking in and taking part in the Maritime Fusion net. Next on the list is Germain, Victor Echo 9, Charlie Golf Lima. Vas-y, Germain, go ahead, please. VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE9 CGL, good evening, Mike, and everybody else on the Maritime Fusion net. Well, it's hot and hot, but it's better than shoveling some snow. And I'm missing my heat pump because I had to take it off Monday afternoon. I'm doing some construction around the house, so I had to take it off. And I'm supposed to have it back tomorrow night, so I can't wait for it. We can't almost sleep at night, and it's humid and everything. We're not used to that. But that's life. And Nathalie, en passant, tu devrais pas laisser Bird jouer avec ton radio parce que c'est des lettres d'appel à Bird que c'est ton radio. Hi, hi. Have a nice evening to everybody, and stay safe. From VE9, Charlie Golf Lima.
Yeah, very good, Germain. Yeah, you got to tell us I need to watch Bert there. He'll hog her radio. That's a good point there, Germain. That's the bottom of that list. Bottom of the second round, so we'll initial call from anywhere across the world, outer space, anywhere from anywhere for the Maritime Fusion net. Come with your call sign in phonetics, please. Tout station hors des provinces maritimes, à travers le monde, dans l'espace, c'est up to you. La planète Terre, allez-y avec vos appels phonétiques. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango, Victor, Noé Michel. Go ahead with your call sign. Anybody across the world and outer space. Go ahead, please. Don't hear nobody. Last call for anywheres. This is the last call for the Maritime Fusion net for the Wednesday, 25th of August. Last call for the Maritime Fusion net. Dernier appel pour réseau Fusion Maritime. Allez-y avec vos lettres d'appel, s'il vous plaît. Go ahead with your call sign. Last call.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu Golf.
And I have Victor Echo 1 Zulu Golf. Anybody else? Last call? Last call? Go ahead.
Good evening, bonsoir. Sorry I'm so late. Got tied up and just got the radio on, so I won't keep you. Merci, bonne nuit, 73. Victor Echo 1, Zulu Golf.
Okay, VE1 Zulu Golf. Trying to find your name here. I think you already checked in. Yeah, there you go, Doug. Doug from Timberley, Nova Scotia. Thanks, Doug, for coming in there. You're number 39 tonight, so thanks for checking in there. Okay, very good. Let me break for a second there. Okay, net disclosed at 23-26. Réseau est maintenant terminé à 23h26. Heure de UTC for 8:26 local Atlantic time. There were 39 check-ins, including myself. We'd like to thank all the amateurs for checking in tonight. We'd like to thank all the owners of all the repeaters and nodes who linked in tonight for helping us expand the area for local hamster check-in. Il y avait 39 stations sur le réseau ce soir, inclus moi-même. On aimerait remercier tous les amateurs qui ont participé au réseau ce soir. On aimerait également remercier les propriétaires des répéteurs et des stations digitales personnelles qui se sont joints au réseau pour permettre une plus grande couverture du territoire, pour permettre à plus de stations de nous rejoindre. A recap of the net will be sent out to all members via email. For more information about the Maritime Fusion Net, go to the Moncton and Area Amateur Radio Club website at whiskey.Mike Alpha Alpha Romeo Charlie .Charlie Alpha and click on Club Activities and /nets. Compte rendu du réseau de ce soir sera envoyé à tous les membres via courriel. Pour plus d'informations sur les réseaux Fusion Maritime, allez au Moncton and Area Amateur Radio Club site web à l'adresse www.mikealpha-alpha-romeo-charlie.ca et appuyez sur la touche Club Activité /net. Now that the net has concluded, the repeaters are now open for general use. This is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, signing off and returning the repeaters to their normal room. Good night all. Maintenant que le réseau est terminé, les répéteurs sont ouverts pour usage général. Ceci est Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Terminé. So interest tout le monde. And forget the CQ Canada Net at 10 o'clock tonight on some of the repeaters, and also the Fredericton Fusion Net on Friday at 8 p.m. on the CQ Maritime Room. So it's me all. Have a good net and a good week. V9 MTV clear.
VE9 Mike Tango Victor, VE1 JBL. Very good, Mike. Great net. 39. That's a good one for this time of year here. So greatly appreciate it. Thanks for doing the net there. Over.
No, my pleasure, Jim. Nice to be able to do it. And I'm glad we can do it in both official languages. Sometimes it brings in a little bit more people, and it's kind of nice to do it. So. Back to you.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I'm glad we decided to go that way. I think it does work out good there. So some of them may be more comfortable doing it in French. Everybody seems to be able to have no problem in English. They'll start out in French and then come in the English there. But of course, like I say, if they're more comfortable in doing it in French, by all means. So, no, I think it was a great idea to do it this way. So appreciate you and Yvonne being able to take that up. Over.
Yeah, very good, Jim. Yeah, I was talking to Yvonne a couple of summers ago when we went to Grand Manan. We were on the boat, so and he's the one that mentioned that I should maybe take on the job of net controller and maybe doing it in bilingual. So I said, well, I'll try it. It seems to be working okay, and it offers an extra service, and we can all speak English for sure. That's the main language for the amateur radio community. But sometimes you could get some stations from Quebec or from France, or you never know. Okay, I'll be typing in that report and sending it there as soon as I'm done there, Jim. So 73, we shall talk to you later. VE1 JBL, VE9 MTV.
Yep, roger that, Mike. Okay, very good. Have yourself a great evening there. Look forward to the report there. 7-3 for now. VE9 Mike Tango Victor from VE1 JBL Clear and monitoring CQ Maritimes.